yung mga eskwelahan lang ng mga lumad, yung kanila, they're operating without the Department of Education's permit. Kasi eskwelahan nila, but they are teaching subversion, communism, lahat na. So, umalis kayo dyan. Sabihin ko dyan sa mga lumad ngayon, umalis kayo dyan. Bubumbahan ko yan. Isali ko yung mga struktura ninyo. I will use the armed forces, the Philippine Air Force. Talagang bubumbahan ko yung mga lahat ng ano ninyo. Because you're operating illegally and you are teaching the children to rebel against government. I'd like to announce first that itong left, sila na yung paliko-liko yung policy, sila pa yung may kaluluwa ang sabi sa akin na ako raw bully. Bakit totoo naman? I said, I am a bully to the enemies of the state. So if you don't want me to talk to me, I do not want to talk to you, and I do not want you. So, ayaw ninyong makipag-usap, mas lalo na ako. If you want to call off the talks, it will be welcome. At let the war which you started 50 years ago continue for another 50 years. That is my suggestion. So, government as a countermeasure with this would start to call for a mobilization. I want the army added by about 20,000 fighting men. I have lost a considerable number of my soldiers in Marawi. Then I will add about another 10 to 15,000 soldiers. But I want them soft. I'm quite comfortable with the number now assigned in the precincts and in the environments of provinces and cities. I would need about 35 to 40,000 to meet the future threats coming our way from within and outside the country. And I will start also to rearm. Na yung mga sa ninakaw lang naman nila, you build the house for everybody, predetermined owners, at binababoy naman, ninanakaw. Yung pera para sa left, or whatever is left of it, bigyan ko sa Congress, ilipat dito sa military. You know, listen to me. We must have a strong republic to withstand all threats and challenges. Today's reality demands, necessitates, an armed forces that is strong. Ang gawin ko sa pera muna is I will build a credible armed forces that can fight at all fronts everywhere. I really do not know how many will sprout up, but we have the ICs and the NPA. At hindi ko gusto yung nangyayari na ang mga police, in the guise of being called upon to render assistance, it's all ruse, an excuse just to kill them. Kawawa yung mga tao na yan because they went to their deaths with a sense of purpose. And that was to respond to an emergency because they were told that ganon ang NPA. Mapatay ka nigtikas. Yung parang this is a game of swindling. Mga sundalo ko naman, kawawa, responded, they were massacred. Pati ang convoy ko, because I was trying to find a brigade where I could take off, Pati yung convoy ko, inambos nila. Wala naman sila makuha kasi Porboro armored yun eh. And they had the goal to lie. Minasingga nila yun ng M16, din nila matalab-talaban. So, if they want to mar, I just wait until after Marawi. We can better deal with you. But I will stop the practice of, there has to be something, the police must have something there na yung tawagan lang sila tapos they make the required assistance or response tapos pinapatay lang ng hindi ganon. So I have to increase the number of SAP at they can devise a way. Maybe I'll make use of what was offered by a country. It's a high altitude plane. It can see the ground. So before sila mag-alis ng station or anywhere, everywhere, they should study first the image from above. Hindi na nila kaya na ano yan. It flies way above the skies. Cannot be reached by bullets. Merong inoffer sa akin yan, 2. Tatanggapin ko na yan at sabihin ko sa mga pati drones, I will buy drones, yung high altitude. Na kung magpatrol ang army or the police, they will have to spend time almost half a day studying what is below by drones. Bibili ako ng marami. Yung hindi na nila mabaril. Yung sa mga Marawi ang ginamit, amateur lang man yun. Yun ang gawin ko. I will prepare my armed forces on war footing. Kasi may gira. So kayong mga dyan maghihigi ng mga lalo na yung mga projects sa left, suri kayo. Pumunta ako doon, binulyawan ko sila, ako, sabi ko, putang ina ninyo, pati ako gusto ninyong kausapin tapos patayin. Loko-loko wala kayo eh. Gusto niya akong patayin, sige. Sinong may granada dyan? Paputokin mo na. Takot rin pala, kaya madamay man sila. So no more talks. So from now on, do not question me about the Reds and Marawi will finish it. I said, hindi ako nagbibiro eh. Until the last terrorist is taken out, the war will continue. Na meron silang hinahawakan doon na 300 hostages. That is what is delaying. Sabi ko, wag mo munang i-assault. And if possible, we just wait it out. I do not care if they are basta hostages, whether they are really Moro or Cristiano. I do not want this innocents to be slaughtered. So hintay lang tayo. Patience. Because we do not want the innocents slaughtered. That is the price of a government, an entity called government. You have to have even this horse sense, wag na yung common sense. But you can expect after 2 years a very strong armed forces. I will buy all the equipment. Lahat ng pera dyan sa mga social amelioration na gamitin ko yan dito sa total, yung mga bridge sirain Manila. Yung mga eskwela, susunugin nila. Yung mga eskwelahan lang ng mga lumad, yung kanila, they're operating without the Department of Education's permit. Kasi eskwelahan nila, but they are teaching subversion, communism, lahat na. So, umalis kayo dyan Sabihin ko dyan sa mga dumad ngayon, umalis kayo dyan. Bubumbahan ko yan. Isali ko yung mga struktura ninyo. I will use the armed forces, the Philippine Air Force. Talagang bubumbahan ko yung mga lahat ng ano ninyo. Because you're operating illegally and you are teaching the children to rebel against government. May kalukuhan kayo, mas lalo na ako. Pahirapan ito. And I will ask the police, lalo na ang police. Back to the drawing board yan sila lahat, pati ang army. But at least we got that experience of how to fight on a terrorist urban warfare. We need to, I'll be frank, there's a need for the armed forces and the police to reconfigure. Ilang beses na yan. The last time was in Davao. Namatay yung babae. Isang babae doon yung sa forensics because may, sabi nila may namatay. Hindi, kawawa naman yung station commander. Tinawag yung forensics na babae na police, sige, sumama ka. Ayun. So, walang patawaran dyan. So, kung ganon, wala rin patawaran tayo. So, I'm not ordering the military and the police. Walang patawaran. Kasi hindi naman tayo pinapatawad. And they are making excuses, ruse, perfidy, na para tawagin na trabaho kasi ng police. Pag hindi, mapaalis sa trabaho yan. Dereliction of duty, abandonment of duty, kaya magpakamatay ang mga pobre na yan. So, this time, you do it to me, do it to my police and my army, they will do it to you. Kanya-kanya na tayo ng discarded. And when the time comes, yung CHR, yung opisina dito, you are better abolished. I will not allow my men to go there to be investigated. Remember this. Human Rights Commission, you address your request through me because the armed forces is under me and the police is under me. Kaya pag question ninyo sila for investigation, padaan mo na sa akin. And for the ombudsman to refrain from citing them in contempt or what? Because I have the authority to give the final say whether they will attend or not. Takot-takutin nila ng ano. So huwag ninyo akong pilitin na pati kayo pabanggain ko. Pagka namanggaan tayo dito, tapos ganito na ang nangyari sa Pilipinas, may problema tayo. Sa totoo lang. Do not, yung paborito ninyong swan song that you will be investigated by this, by that. Padaan ninyo sa akin lahat. Lahat, maski sino, police o investigahin ninyo, padaan ninyo dito. You address it to the DILG, to me, attention DILG. Pag sabi kong huwag kayong mapa-imbestiga, huwag kayong mapa-imbestiga. Imbestigahin na muna ng human rights yung ambus nung sa Presidential Security Group pati yung police na. Pag wala kayong report niyan, huwag mo kaming samok-samok, ano tawag na? Huwag mo kaming guluhin dyan sa tapon ko ulit yan sa mukha ninyo. Better do an equal job here. It does not say that your investigations will be solely focused on government men. Although the ombudsman is to check on government. But if you fail to address also the atrocities of the other side so that you can get the truth and the whole story, then do not investigate my army and police. Tapos ang one-sided. Makita ng pulis, makita niya isa sa mga nag-ambush sa kanila. Hindi naman namatay lahat yun. Barilin niya. Sa inyo, punta sa inyo, pakulo mo yung pulis. Suluha. Do not make it a one-sided affair. I will not allow it. As President, I will not allow it. Patas tayo, justice for all. What is sauce for the gander is sauce for the goose. If you have not as yet investigated the deaths of my police and military men, then do not fuck with us. Mahirap yung gano'n. Wala nang police pati military mag-report doon sa anong klaseng investigation. Ma-ombudsman, dumaan mo na kayo sa akin. You wait until you get the clearance. If you don't get the clearance, do not stay in the barracks. Pag hulihin kayo, papiliin mo lang, bazooka o M16 dyan.